What's going on, dogs? How are we all doing today? Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow, there's a couple of you here already. That always warms my heart. Let me just change to subscriber mode. You know how we do these days. How you doing, Westy? Calling me out by that government name, yeah? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Crystal? Crystal, really love that video you made. Loving it. You know I love Paradox to Chad. We know, DJ. And how you doing, brother? How you doing, Armsby? Armsby, why are you always awake at this time? I mean, I know it's a bit weird coming from me, yeah, seeing as I'm always here at this time. But what are you doing here at this time? How we all doing, guys? Yeah, I love how a good shower can have that effect. I'm all right, man. For some reason, yeah, I cannot get rid of this this throat issue I've got. Oh, what's going on? Hopefully, I'll be recovered by Monday for obvious reasons. How you doing, Sven? What's good, my man? How's everyone doing today? Is there anything I've missed while I've been napping away? You're here for Paradox to Chad. I don't know if he's gonna be here, man. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. But mind you, Paradox is back on the grind at home, so maybe he will be. Your voice sounds like mine right now. Yeah, I've got this kind of sexy twang to it. What's good? What's good? My sleep schedule's been in the bin for ages. Yeah, I hear that, man. I've been trying to sort it out. So the plan is to like try and go on a little bit later. Therefore, wake up a little bit later. Because what usually happens here on my usual streaming days. Mushroom, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Yeah, we need to get that fucking bag. I made a nice bag last weekend, and then like the dumb prick that I am, I fucking bet on Contender Series and lost like most of it. So I'm a dickhead. How you doing, Piccolo? What's good, brother? Yeah, everything's good, guys. Still got a little tickle getting rid of the last of it. Got a parents meeting to go to tomorrow, so I better be recovered by then. Paradox claimed he would be back full time starting today. I can't wait for that. I miss Paradox to Chad's live streams. They're fucking awesome. So hopefully that'll be true. By the way, guys, you know that I usually do those like compilation videos. If any of you guys want to be on the next one, hit me up on Discord. Because I want to get some of the subscribers on this one as well. I've got a good plan for the next one. It's gonna be brutal. They know why it's cash stealers, bro. It's been brutal in gambling. I think I'm literally like, I've been gambling for like 10 years. I think I'm like 500 bucks up like overall. So the moral of that story is, don't take my advice. I just can't help myself. I get bored and then yes, I would love that, Piccolo. If you could do for Piccolo's channel, if you could do that, Crystal, that would be amazing. And drop your own channel in the description as well, or in the chat as well, Crystal. And Mushroom MMAs as well, of course. You know, we got to support our fellow creators up in this bitch. It's working, to be honest, because I miss having Paradox around. Paradox has one of the most chilled. I mean, he's around still. Like, I still DM with him quite a lot. Don't know why I said that publicly, but like, I miss seeing his lives. Like his and No Chills are among my favorites. But I love popping in there. It's just fucking chilling there. But equally fucked up as it is in here. So, I feel a little bit better about myself when those chads go online and things get out of pocket. I feel a little bit better. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch most of. I'm gonna watch the main card definitely. I don't usually miss bits of cards, but this one's a right stinker as well. We've got 3 shitbreak fights to start it off, and I've actually made a video insulting it that's dropping tomorrow. So just subscribe to Piccolo, Mushroom You Beauty. Piccolo, if you could subscribe to Mushroom MMA as well, I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. Spread that love. Spread that that creator STD out there. Spread the herpes. What am I talking about? I've also got some ideas for what I'm thinking what I might try and do is when I go over to Thailand next week, I'm thinking I might try and do like a sneaky live stream in one of those fucked up bars they've got over there. For any of you guys who might be interested in that. Of course, I'm gonna have to pick somewhere where there's no naked tarts about because I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. How you doing, Sniff? What's good, my man? Your application has been brought to the council, Sniff. We're working on it. There was a surprisingly high percentage of J in there that we need to discuss. That's all I'm going to say. Just high enough. Your boy Fluffy getting knocked out. I'm going to be honest, man. I feel like they've kind of done Fluffy dirty on this one. I'm going to back Fluffy all the way, but it's the most scared I've been for a Fluffy fight in probably 5 or 6 fights he's had. I knew he was going to beat Piccolo. Why am I saying Piccolo? See, Piccolo's on my brain. I knew he was going to be Kopilov. And the several fights he's had before that, I've backed him all the way. But Pereira's really scary at middleweight. So I'm like, and the way that Fluffy can't take shots to the breadbasket, I have my concerns. So basically, if you're like a Fluffy fan, you're gonna be basically shitting your jocks until it gets to about 7.5 minutes into the fight. I think if you can get a round and a half in, he beats Pereira easily. But the question is, can he take those shots before then? Time will tell. I'm not betting on that fight though. For me, it's too close. How you doing, Hank the Tank? What's good, my man? I don't know if you got my message about the compilation video. You're definitely going to be on this one. And I'm still obviously planning on releasing part 2. I want to let it simmer for a little while. And I've got 1 or 2 I need to add to it. I think I'm actually eyeing. I'm not going to reveal that on here. I wouldn't want to ruin your reputation, your stellar reputation. There was some dodgy shit in there. Yeah, Mikel Pereira is, and the thing is, I like Pereira as well. I liked him since that first fight I saw of him when he was gassing himself like a complete mongoloid for no reason. Be a shout out to you, DJ Aiden. Yeah, Hank the Tank. Part 2 is going to be even bigger and even badder than the last one because my editing skills are improving every time. But I'm very much like when I've been editing my videos now, I've been super like anal about making sure I create the right flow to it. And if it doesn't work, I just like it's taking me a lot longer to do them. But I sent you a DM about the video I'm working on it in between the last one I did and this one. So I'd really like to get your take on it. I want to get Crystal on there as well. I need to get some women up on it. I've been trying to like I've been trying to ask Base Scotty for ages to do it. And she's like, yeah, I'll do it. I do it. And then I just don't hear back. So fuck her. I'm joking. We love Base Scotty around here. What message are you attracting, Hank? By the way, this is your link. Oh, Hank's link up in the building as well. Subscribe to Hank the Tank as well. We love Hank the Tank around here. Hank, your impression of me was I wanted to both kiss you on the face and kick your ass. It's a very weird feeling to have simultaneously. I'm rooting for Rebellis. I can't even remember who's fighting this weekend. I'm going to be honest. I don't recall. I know that there's a lot of bitches fighting on the prelims. I don't know who in their right mind decided to put 3 shitbreak fights in a row together on the same card. But maybe this might be a new way forward. You know, you get the shit breaks out of the way early, and then you just smooth right to the finish line. I don't know if they're trying something out, or just don't put them on the card at all. Thank you for subscribing to Tank Mushroom MMA. Hank the Tank, if you could subscribe to Mushroom MMA, we can do a bit of mutual banging here. You know, double finger banging going on. MMA YouTube creator finger banging, as I like to refer to it. No, I'm joking, Hank. I thought it was hilarious. I enjoyed it. 3 women's fights in a row is nasty, especially those women's fights as well. The video that I'm releasing tomorrow, I did it with Jax. I basically go on I go scorched earth on women's MMA. I might have been a little bit too brutal. But I think it's going to be a very good video, and it's coming out tomorrow evening UK time. I was working on it all day today. Yeah, there's some right shitters on the beginning of that card. The card is pretty dog shit. But it is what it is. I'm rooting for Miguel Villalva. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. How's the music career proceeding, DJ Aiden? I'm assuming you're chopping the game up. I've only heard one of your I've only heard one, like, well, I don't want to say track. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know what word I would use for it. I've only heard one sample of your music, and I'm intrigued to hear more. Crystal, I've become a lazy mod. You're carrying the torch, pal. I know Crystal's been bang on it these days. And can I say, Crystal's YouTube game has been stepping up hard. She sent me 2 videos of equal quality today, and I was like, I didn't know what to choose. Didn't know how to choose. Yeah, Crystal, I don't know how you juggle everything in your life. It's crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen the Idaho Skatesman in a while. I've only managed to catch one of your live streams actually live quite recently, and they're always entertaining as fuck. I do enjoy your impressions. This week though, the hubby is working nights and I hate it. That sounds ideal. I love it. I used to love it when my child's mother, as I often refer to her as, and I were on different schedules. Beautiful. Less blah blah blah, you know. Man, Irish revolutionaries make good songs. It's true. There's that inner turmoil that we have that comes out. Thoughts on DOD directive? We only talk about that in the very private, projected group chat we've got. How you doing, bot, you son of a bitch? Bot. Where's my hate video? Where's my hate video, bot? I'm going to keep asking for it until I get it. I've seen I've seen a few videos on your channel, and there's a hate video about Jake Gerbart. Where the fuck is mine? You ungrateful scum. I want my hate video, bot. So get on it. There's so much bullshit on me out here. Get on it. Oh, Tats, what's going on, man? Have you got the shit logies as well? Man, I don't know what's been going on. I literally got it last week, Monday. It's like 10 days later. I've still got a tickle in my throat. Maybe I do have AIDS. But we're not getting tested. We know the rules. Never get tested. You have to finish your report. Fucking hell, man. There's nothing worse than having work to do and you feel sick. Yeah, DJ Aiden, subscribe to the channel. Do that immediately. Yo, Frankie, since tomorrow is... I don't know anything about Furo Friday Sniff. I don't know anything about that. I fell asleep in the drive-thru. Fucking hell, mate. This is why I don't drive. This is why I don't drive, period, man. I am the kind of guy to fall asleep and plow into like a squadron of children. I know my limitations. Staying away from the wheel of a car is one of them. Exactly. Come on, Sniff, you know better than that. What is Chinese music like? Some of it's actually all right. It's actually not that bad. The only thing is, yeah, like I said, the problem with being driven around by a Chinese woman is you have to listen to Chinese music. So you have to listen to them blah 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 in a language you don't understand, which is fucking annoying. And then you have to listen to that fucking music as well. So long story short, it's shit. I still have PTSD over it. Have you ever done Tai Chi? I haven't yet, but whenever I used to go to work in the morning, I used to see people doing it in the park, and I used to think, what a bunch of fucking losers. No, I'm joking. It's actually kind of sweet. I've heard it's very relaxing. I've heard it kind of centers you very well. And it was a nice thing to see on the way to work because it would give me like motivation. I'd think to myself, I'd be, usually I'm not a very good morning person, half dead in the car. And then you're seeing these plonkers out there at 7 o'clock in the morning and you think, I need to do better. And then, of course, you don't. But shotgun should control the music. Hank the Tank, can I please perform? By perform, do you mean Hank? If he's offering you live music, you might want to take him up on that. He's a fucking diva on that mic. How you doing, No Chill? What's good, bro? How's your vacation going? Hope you're having a good, relaxing one. By the way, No Chill, I don't know if you know, but I don't know if you got the memo yet. Sniff Some application is in process. He sent over his DNA records, and there were some interesting findings. We might have to let him in. We'll talk about it later. I can't wink properly. When I try to show a wink, it's like I'm fucking, like having a stroke or something. If you want to come on our post shows on Saturdays, we'll provide the link. Other than that, no. Brutal. Brutal. I need to learn to be brutal like Hank the Tank. Fuck off, cunt. You're not coming on. Piss off. That feels good. I haven't done a panel in a while, I need to maybe find a day to do them. Maybe I can allocate like a specific day to having all the I almost said retards there. My friends on. But I meant retards. I'll be live when I get back to my domain. How's that legendary video coming on as well? I've got another one dropping tomorrow for anyone that gives a fuck. And we are now, I think we're about 55. The last time I checked, we're like 55 subscribers away from 1,000. Almost ran over a homeless. I love it when people refer to homeless people as a homeless. Just take the person out of it. I nearly killed a homeless on the way home. I love that expression. Orchards were beautiful, Westy. Didn't see you up in any trees though. I noticed as well, No Chill, that as soon as you did your live with like it was hilarious. When you did your live, I jumped in and then I'm looking at your feet with shoes on, just to be clear for anyone who's a fucking pervert in here. Literally like 8 hours later, JVD did the same thing. I'm liking the vibes. I'm wondering if you guys sent out like a memo and I didn't get it. But I need to collaborate with you on something, or have a discussion with you about this, No Chill, because I'm planning on doing something in Thailand. I want it to be crazy, but not too crazy where I get kicked off YouTube. Because there's this bar that I frequent there that is basically just sweater meat heaven. It could get dicey. Some of those women have a tendency to whip them out with no warning. So yeah, man, close. I think I'm within like 55, something like that. I haven't checked in a couple of days. Might be more than that now, but we're close. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Yeah. Yeah. Just play GTA in real life is what we're suggesting. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, Hank the Tank. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to work it out. I mean, men, Thailand. Some of them probably will be men. But as long as you look and don't touch, it's not really a problem. And you don't invite them back. It's the waking up in the morning with you know, that tinge of regret and that pain in your ass. That's when you know you might have slipped up. But in all seriousness, I need to do something big for it. And I was hoping to go and see one championship, but there isn't any on when I'm there. Maybe I'll just do like a live stream when I actually go out on my birthday or something, like a regular club or whatever. You found out that Mike Perry lives like 20 minutes away from you. Should I be alarmed? Very much so. Very much. But you're not a woman, so you should be all right. And you're not a member of law enforcement. So I need to stop treating mentally impaired people with compassion and tell them to go fuck their mothers. It's faster. I'll be honest. As long as you're not bullying anyone, you're good. I would study there. You mean study? What? Bloody hell. I would study there. You mean in Thailand? You ain't getting no studying done in Thailand, bro. Unless you're studying vag. Yeah, we're looking forward to having No Chill streams back. No Chill did a live stream the other day, DJ Agent. Actually, no, he didn't. No Chill hasn't streamed in a while. Hashtag bring back DJ Aiden. I'll have DJ Aiden on one day. It's not going to be today, but one day. Come to Brazil. I hope we watch Jungle Fight. Brazil's on the cards. South America's like, when I get my next major like holiday family wise, I'm gonna do like, I'm trying to think of somewhere safe to go in South America because like I said, yeah, I have kidnap me immediately written all over my face. I look like a kidnap victim. I look like a good target for kidnappers is what I'm saying. And I'm bringing my son with me, so it's less funny in that situation. The Guru rampage against John Jones selfie takers continue. I haven't seen a Guru video in a while. How you doing, Larry? I still love Guru, but I just haven't had time. How about no pill MMA and it's no chill when he doesn't take his meds? Who's no pill MMA? Is there someone called that's actually kind of a sick. I know there's red pill MMA. Dark Tom, you actually have an opportunity right now. You fucking do, bro. Yeah, he's been streaming, Hank. He hasn't been streaming, Hank. No Chill and Paradox don't stream anymore. There's that dodgy wink again. Frankie, you'd sure find a way to end up in. It just happens to me, Aaron. It happens. I've got like a. First of all, like I've got like a kidnappable face, and I'm stupid. So those as combinations go, they're not the finest. Shetland has beautiful women. I mean, maybe I don't know. Sounds like a white woman thing again. You know, I don't fuck with that. Yellow slags only. Talk about No Chill's voice augmenting pills. No Chill's got one of the best voices in the game. And the best mewing compilation in the game. There's nobody like it. As a streamer, it's tough consoling people in my chat who are dealing with shit. You know what that sounds like, Hank? It sounds like you've got a lack of empathy, sir. I love women with your. Can we all take note here? Yeah. Look at what Cold Art just did there. That's how you fucking enter a chat. I miss that craze. You know when women were going around in their leggings? Where did that go? It was good for about 3 years. We tricked them into thinking it wasn't slaggy. Who told them? Who told women that you look like a slag? Going out wearing basically skin tight leggings. Frankie, can you have your Xbox? I mean, I'm using it as like a fucking mug holder at the moment. I haven't turned my Xbox on since the first week I got it. Actually, that's a lie. I turned it on a couple of months ago to try and play a UFC game on it, and I gave up immediately after Aaron whooped my ass without even trying. You need slick, evasive driving. I'm a terrible driver. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep at 9:30 like an old man tonight. Stay black, Frankie. I will. I will. Good to see you here, Aaron. I hope you feel better, and good luck with the assignment, bro. Frank, you remind me of a neo-Nazi prison gang member from the shot collar. Are you saying that I walk around holding pockets? Because that's fucking mean, bro. My friend was in Ethiopia. I'm really sorry about that, man. I heard it's a shithole. No, I'm kidding. I've heard Ethiopia's nice, but the Eritrea is we used to refer to Eritrea as like the world's bumhole. Would you rather live in Nigeria or Australia? Looking like me? The thing is, it sounds like an obvious answer. I'm going to say Australia, but it's closer than you might think. I wish I could do something for them, but I can't. Yeah, I'm kidding around with you, Tank. Yeah, it's one of the great parts about this community, though. You know, I find that when the assholes aren't around, we have a pretty supportive community out here, which I really appreciate. People are there for each other. Whenever I get a DM from any of my subscribers, I like to think that especially if it's personal stuff, I try to engage as much as possible. Because this whole YouTube thing has gone way beyond what I ever would have hoped for. Isak is Eritrean, poor fella. Is he back on the weekend, by the way? I always end up doing this with you arms before I get into I hope he is, because we might need it. But yeah, he is. He probably fled from there and got I made a joke about that. I've got an Eritrean friend in my WeChat group or WhatsApp group or whatever you call it. I made a joke about Eritrea being really poor, and he hasn't spoken to me since. Fucking sensitive little cuck. Are video games legal in China? They are now. There was a time that they weren't, or that they were like very, very heavily censored. Like I was there 7 years before I ever stumbled into like a PlayStation store or whatever. You can get access to them though. They've got game stores, but they're not. China's a bit weird like that. There's loads of stuff that's like illegal, but you'll find it because people are always willing to exploit the market. Yeah, giving advice is rough. Glad I don't have fans. I don't have fans. I've got like fucked up people that just come along for the journey. Nobody's a fan of mine. If you're a fan of mine, you've got problems. Because I'm a cunt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I've also got Rob's. How you doing, Carrie, my boy? Hope you and your family are doing well. Shout out to Rob's neighbor's channel. Growing like a weed. You beautiful son of a bitch. Who's more cuck, Sean O'Malley or Ian Gary? Well, it is Ian Gary because I'll put it this way, yeah. No, wait, it's Sean O'Malley. Like Ian Gary, I mean, I know that his wife's ex, he's more of a simp. He's like King Simp, and Gary's King, and O'Malley's King Cuck. Because Sean O'Malley's kids might not even be his, and he's openly come out and admitted that his wife gets piped down by other men in the past. I'd be surprised if stuff like Fallout, you can get it there for sure. Because the thing is, especially where I was staying it might just be where I was staying in China. I'm speaking for the whole of China, like I know. I lived in a city called Shenzhen, which pretty much shares a border with Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is like technically not a part of China, at least at the moment it's not. And you can get all kinds of, so it was easy to get access to stuff. I'll put it that way. I'm pretty sure the UFC are planning Pereira Aspinall based on the bro. They've been as soon as they did Alex Pereira and Khalil Roundtree, we all knew that's what they were doing. The UFC can talk all they want. What Dana's doing is he's trying to hopefully guilt John Jones into sticking around, which none of us want. John Jones can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. We know that Stipe is not going to stick around. He's basically minutes away from crumbling into like a ball of dust. They need Aspinall and Pereira to go for it. Clearly, it's needed because it takes care of two problems at the same time. They don't want Mohammed Ankalaev as champion, another nut hugger, another testicle gobbler, basically stinking up the championship lineup. But also, they don't have an opponent for Tom when John Jones and Stipe both double retire on the same night. That's not true, Mountain Man. You just don't want to give Israel money. Who's giving Israel money? They have all the money. I'm sounding like Sniff now. What's your favorite cuisine? It is a shepherd's pie. Do you acknowledge Taiwan? I mean, I do. I do. Like my son's mother was part of the KMT party. So all of them fucked off to Taiwan. So they're like the anti-communist group. Fluffy versus Mikel is the worst prospect killing, and bro, it's horrible. I don't know what they were thinking. It depends on how you look at it, though. Because if you put them both in separate fights, they both might lose. But if you put them together, one of them's going to rise up. I agree with what I think Guru mentioned it as well. He thinks that Fluffy's going to lose, and I'm worried as well. Personally, I think if Fluffy gets past 7.5 minutes, we're going to be good. But I think that even if Fluffy loses to Pereira, he's a nightmare matchup for a lot of people in the top half of that division because he can wrestle and he's got incredible cardio and he's got a bit of a chin on him as well. So I said at the beginning of the year that Fluffy was going to be top 5 by the end of 2024, and he has won a fight since against Kopylov. But even if he beats Pereira, that's not going to happen. So I fucked that one up. But I do believe he's top 5 level. I'm so high on the same guy, Shi Sin Ping, whatever his name is. He's still present, bro. They've already wiped out like elections and shit. They don't do that. And he got the parliament there to sign a decree where he can carry on. I can't wait for UFC 308. It's going to be war while Frankie. It's going to be war while Frankie loses money, bro. First of all, get fucked, yeah. And secondly, I love you. And thirdly, I just bet for the money. I just bet for the amusement of it. I don't bet to win because I'm not fucking stupid. Or I don't bet expecting to win. Pereira versus Fluffy is a sick matchup, but I'd rather wait on that one. Could be a number 1 contender fight. I agree. And I think Pereira is going to be... the thing is with Pereira that you can never take into consideration, yeah? He's fucking retarded. So there's always that factor that he might... Personally, yeah, I don't think he's going to be stupid enough to waste energy against somebody like Fluffy. But you never know with him. He is brain dead. But shout out to him being a former stripper and all that. There's only been 7 presidents. That sounds about right. In China, yeah, when they get power, yeah, they ain't letting that shit go. Yeah, I thought it was longer than 11 years. And he came from very humble beginnings as well. If you believe any of that shit. I know I haven't seen JVD here tonight, but he was skateboarding earlier. And again, again, I love the fact that these guys are doing their thing, getting out there, doing a bit of skateboarding. It's fucking quality. Woo! China number 1. What's going on, Just Deadpool? The 3rd reincarnation of Deadpool. How you doing, brother? I mean, I'm assuming you're the same Deadpool. How you doing, my G? What was Hu Jin Tao like? Is that the alcohol? And if it is, it's fucking brutal, mate. Before I go again, watch my new video. Crystal, could you link Aaron Tatz's video into the chat, please? I certainly will, Aaron. If Hamzat pull out and they make Pereira versus Whitaker, I'm shitting myself the entire first round. Depends on who you want to win. Are you a Whitaker? I'm assuming you're a Whitaker guy. Oh, Aaron, you're fucking modded. Of course, you can do it yourself. Aaron, you never have to ask my permission to drop anything in here. You know that. Do your thing. Oh. I don't. If Hamzat pulls out, they need to kick him out of the organization. They need to fire him out of a cannon, cunt. Or maybe they can trick PFL into doing like some kind of trade. That was the 6th president of China. You'd be amazed how poor my Chinese history is. It's pretty much non-existent. I've visited all the museums. I've done all that stuff. I've been to Nanjing. I have played the Silent Hill 2 remake. I've played little bits of it. It's decent. I think it's worth doing. DJ Aiden, you have to be here for a little while for that. But I don't make the decisions on who gets modded in here. It's basically by committee. We've got like Aaron, Crystal, Westy, obviously as well, Sniff. They make the decision because I couldn't give less of a fuck. He would have been president 11 years ago. That makes sense. Oh, so he was president for 9 years, and then he just because it's supposed to be not the same as America, but they're supposed to have like a certain amount of time they're allowed to. And he was just like, "Fuck that." I hope we get Hamzat versus DDP for the belt. I don't want Hamzat getting anywhere near the belt. Hamzat Chimaev is a scrub, and I said this from when everyone was sucking that guy off. I said from very early on, his cardio's a little bit dodgy. He's beaten up welterweights who I've never heard of. He's never going to be a champion. And everyone said I was stupid. And look at me now. Look at me now! 4 years later, since I made that ridiculous claim, and I'm still there. And I firmly believe he never will be a champion. Chinese history is wild. Not Cage. How you doing, my gonna need unban. Who's banned you? How you doing? Not Cage. Are you banned? Are you fucking banned? Don't tell me you're banned. Frankie, do you Muay Thai or wrestling? I'm a better wrestler than I am a striker. I don't practice my striking skills because, like I said, I just pick up the nearest object and try to hit you with it. I don't fight fair. I don't need any of that training shit. Traffic cone, bosh. DJ Aiden, you've been denied reapply in 2027. Sorry, bro. The mob has spoken. But we do love you, DJ Aiden, and we love having you here. But there's been people who's been in here for like 9 months. I don't know who banned me. No. Fuck no. Hang on a sec. Not Cage. I like Cage. Wait a second, Cage. I've never done this before, so this could be interesting. Oh, here we are. You have been unbanned. I'm very sorry about that, Cage, bro. You have been unbanned. I don't want him as champ, but Hamzat DDP would easily be the fight of the year. I don't think it would be. I think Hamzat would get completely out-chatted. I'd love to see him get... I think it would be a disgrace for Whittaker to have gone through another murderer's row just to get beaten by a Hamzat, who's done fuck all. Cage, I probably banned him, nonce cunt. First of all, Cage didn't... All right, I'm not going to get into this. I like Cage. And innocent until proven guilty. Cage, listen, yeah, Wesley, yeah, Cage is Danish, yeah. They have a very they have a very, what's the word? Edgy sense of humor. I have to go now. Take care, DJ Aiden. Hope you're well. Lil Skies, how you doing? 666 up in the building, yeah. What's good, my guy? Hope all is well. I'm still choking on my own fucking germs right now. Chris, how's it going, my guy? Hamzat is piss. That's a very good way of describing that situation. I like that. He's piss. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. Can you do that? Can you get an... He's Danish. Send him to the good... Yeah, he's Danish. Danish people have a very edgy... All those Scandinavians have a very edgy sense of humor. Cage is a good dude, though. But obviously there's going to be heat between you guys, different guys that I'm not going to get in the middle of because I don't do that. But yeah, welcome back, Cage. Let's keep it nice and friendly in here, yeah? Denmark is the gulag, brother. I'm going to nod politely and pretend I know what the fuck that means. It's been a while since somebody's thrown a 666 up in here. 1993 to 2003 was China at its modern peak. It's been downhill since then. Bruv, the Chinese are doing all right. What I learned about during COVID, yeah, is China does not need the outside world. China says everyone's a good dude except for Rigo. No. I don't like that Eagle MMA cunt as well. He's scum. But you're right. If somebody's a human and not some monster, I tend to be quite neutral about people. I sold my soul on the Illuminati 666. Good for you, little skies. We've all got to make our decisions in life. Picking Hamza over Rob is an aura pick that I fell for until a couple of days ago when I watched the tape. Again, it's that, can Rob get through the first 5 minutes? That's the big if. I think he will, but Idi Amin is a good dude. Frankie probably. Again, he falls into monster category. It's mostly, I like to give, I mean, I don't give dictators the benefit of the doubt. I mean, let's not go too far now, but like, I like to cultivate, like, a nice community in here. Because I've got some people in here who literally, or I used to have some people in here who literally won't come back into my live streams because whenever they do, it's just arguing with people. And I don't have a big enough channel for that shit. I've got to basically let every cunt degenerate on the planet in here because I ain't got the numbers to be choosy and kicking people out. Frankie, did you see? I didn't see his new video, but I did hear that Chandler responded. Chandler is a future Chris Benoit. Michael Chandler is a little creep. There's going to be stuff that's going to come out about that guy. I find Michael Chandler very, very annoying. Again, the whole story about... There's loads of things about Michael Chandler I can't stomach. There's the... Like, he told this story one time on an interview about how he emailed and like text bombed his future wife for 2 years before she agreed to go on a date with him. That's stalking, bro. And it's simping. If you ask a woman out and she says no, move on, because then you're the reacher and not the settler. And you don't want that in a relationship. You guys understand the reacher-settler dynamic. Michael Chandler is a simp for life in his own house because his wife always has that over him. It's like, you had to break me down for 2 years to get with me. True, let's let all the slime slide in. Exactly. I told you, Westy, yeah, once we get to 1,000, yeah, we can start the brutal executions. But until then. No, Chris, you're a long time OG, and now that you and Sniff have kissed and made up a little bit, it's good. I mean, you might not have, but it's been a lot more civil in here, which I appreciate. Yeah, man. That's Frankie relationship advice for the day. Be a settler, not a reacher. And if you're saying to yourself, if you're in a relationship right now and you're saying to yourself, what's a reacher? It's you. Just try and put the 2 and 2 together there. Chandler is a 39-year-old who only relied on athleticism to win fights. He's fucked in the Charles rematch. Why would Charles Oliveira take that fight? He beat Chandler relatively easily. He's had way more fights since, defenses. Chandler's had one win against Tony Ferguson since then. I'm Crystal Miller's biggest hater. Crystal Miller, you've got a hater. I don't know why I said it in such a faggy tone. There's nothing more satisfying than having a hater on YouTube. Does your father-in-law do that when old Asian people do, when they put their hand behind their back and they walk kind of like a giant? The mother of my son's dad is a fucking G, bro. He's one of those guys who, like, he's had a couple of strokes, he's had issues with his health, and he drinks like a fucking fish and smokes like a chimney. He takes no advice. He goes out every night with his mates. He's in his 70s, going out on the town. He's a fucking G. I hope to be like him one day. He taught me like Chad-like behavior. He's the kind of father-in-law, yeah, who leans over and he goes, "Don't take no shit from her, yeah." That kind of one. It's sick. How you doing, Andy B, my boy? Shout out to Andy B. Again, I've been keeping up with your community posts and your shorts and stuff, sir. I hope you've been getting my comments. Frankie, why do Asian people say "oh" and open their eyes when they're surprised? The interesting one with Asian people is the frequent use of the dropping of the N-bomb. That's the one you've got to look out for. You mean your son's mum's dad? Yeah. I'll just say my father-in-law. He's a fucking G, man. Like, he had to go in and have not heart surgery, but he had to have like his pipes or whatever cleaned out. Not in the dirty way. At least I don't think so. And he was literally out of hospital the evening, and he was back with his mates, smoking and fucking guzzling away. He will not be told what to do by anybody. He's an absolute G. And frankly, he's a credit to the male gender. Oh, Nicaragua. I don't know why I said that in that accent. It was weird. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Good to see you though, Andy, man. Yeah, I've dropped a couple of... I comment every time I see your videos. You know that. Find something, but I missed it. Who's my biggest hater? Yeah, someone jumped in and said they hate you. That they're Crystal's biggest hater. I mean, there's nothing more satisfying. Irish and British people are the same. They live in the same place. What's the difference? Belgium is better. Belgium is pretty sweet. You're all fucking soy though. Anywhere from that region, you know, where you're near France and like Germany, that mix, soy. Belgium's far. I was about to go in on you there, bro, but to be honest, Belgium is fucking awesome. Because of the literary style of my comment. True stores. Why did I hate black people so much in China? Do you know, bro, they're taught, I'm not even joking, Dark Tom. They learn about it in school. They see black people as like savages, and it's because of how they're taught. They're built up to learn like prejudices and racism in their schools and shit. And they learn about that tiered system where it's like, and the weird thing about the reason why Chinese people, I kind of give them a side pass here, is because they don't even put themselves on the top. You know what, like Indian people think they're better than everyone. Chinese people don't. They think white people are above them, that they're in the middle, and that black people are at the bottom. So even though they're racist fucks, they're kind of racist towards themselves as well. They're kind of self-haters as well. Is he fully Chinese, your father-in-law? Yeah, he is. And he's not racist. And he's not racist, by the way. And again, it depends where you're from. So like people if you go to like major cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen and Beijing, obviously, and Nanjing, they're not racist towards black people there. But if you go to other places, they are severely racist. And it's not like they're stoning them in the street or whatever. They just think, they're just scared of them. It's not a racism like, oh, they think they're, you know, zoo animals or whatever, or they're, you know, or they're making those kind of stereotypical racist remarks, they're scared of them. That's the difference. They just think they're going to get robbed and beaten up. Poland's fucking sick as well, Chris Gray. Poland is one of the most based nations in Europe. Those guys are amazing. I'm not going to say that, Sniff, but I'm going to agree with you. The same thing happened to me today when I was in the queue for school. This Indian prick, yeah, he turned up literally 20 minutes after I did, and he tried to push in front of me to get his son picked up. I wanted to fucking Sparta kick him in front of every other parent, but I calmed myself. Frankie, have you been to Japan? I have. I went to Hokkaido and Osaka, and it was incredible. I haven't been to Tokyo, which I do need to do somewhere down the line, but no. Japan's amazing. If you ever get the chance to go there, Andy, you should take it. It's beautiful. Frankie Mogging Guru in Aura. You like the setup today, yeah? I might need to go to a doctor because my throat is not getting any better. No blood test though. I mean, I don't blame them, but that's neither here nor there. It's literally like it's fear. It's because they've seen a lot of, like, most of the things they see about black people in social media and on videos and stuff. They see shootings, they see crime, and they just think that that's what all black people are like. It's like when I brought the mother of my child here to the UK for the first time, she met some of my black friends. I mean, most of my friends are black. And I remember her turning to me one day and being like, they're just like normal people. Like, unironically saying that. And I was just like, yeah, they are. They are that. It's just the way that they're raised. I don't even hate on them for that because it's a generational thing. But yes, Sniff, I agree with you. I wish they would press that button too. I'm not a racist person, apart from to Indians. Fuck it. And I'm kind of saying that as a half truth. But I will put that on my list. Our Polish chicks are down. Polish chicks are diggity down. Base fucking nation. And it's cheap to go there as well. And their women are tarts as well. Maybe tarts is the wrong word, but they're definitely diggity down for the old polling session, you know? Frankie, your voice is so sexy. I missed it. Oh, cold art. I love you too, man. I sound like I've had John Jones over. Yes, I do, and my nickname is Blue Cheese because I love blue cheese so much. Blue Cheese is one of the goats. Cold art maker, are you Asian? He's trying to figure out if you've got a chance or not, no chill. How you doing, Lane? Lane. I hope you're well. Why is my voice going like this? How you doing, Lane? It's really good to see you in here. WMC, I followed you. It wasn't deep. You treated me like some Mossad agent. Yeah. Frankie, it's not all black people, but it's like 99.9%. I can neither confirm or deny. Like I said, the majority of black people that I know are just the most awesome people. Like I said, I'm not racist in public. I'm very much like I'm just like a bullshitter on here. I'm friends with everybody, but secretly I hate everyone from everywhere. I'm like Sniff. I'm like an equal opportunity hater. I've got a tired voice, dude. Lane, my throat has been fucked for like 10 days. One of my son's shitty little friends came over one Sunday and he had snot all over his face. And I just knew, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I've basically been sick ever since then. I love blue cheese too, Andrew. Stop sucking Andrew off, no chill. Get off your knees. I'm not Asian, all right? You said that very defensively. Or maybe I read it that way. As long as your nickname is not blue balls. I use the term blue balls so much in my life, and in context that should make no sense. We have all the cheese here in Wisconsin, says Rob's neighbor. And honestly, I just like mild cheddar. American cheese is arse. We all know that. American food in general is arse. And I'm willing to get into it with all of you again if need be. American cheese is shit. That's why I love coming in here. You're always preaching the gospel, my big man. Damn straight. Someone's got to do it. So there's no grape soda in China. Nah, mate. Anything that keeps them out. To be fair, I haven't seen grape soda here in the UK for a while, but then I don't go to the shop that often. So, I mean, I guess it's not up to me to forgive him, right? Yeah, I guess not. Andrew's dad going to Japan is new law. Yeah, we need to write that into the Andrew law that we've got going. Andrew Samurai Blue Cheesy. You need to change your name, bro. But yeah, I think you've come too far now. Andrew, you just literally asked what he said to me. Yeah, let's not kick people out for no reason. Frankie pretends to be a nice guy on stream, but is actually a dark individual, pretty transparent. Everyone can kind of see it though, Mountain Man. Your throat has been what now? Oh, how far behind in the chats am I? Jesus Christ. Like the stream. Very good. It's like I had John Jones over. It was a joke. Or was it? Like the stream, you tosspots. Frankie, did you say John Jones 10-8'd your throat? I can't joke in here anymore, can I? But sometimes, you know what they say about a lot of truth is said in jest? I mean, if I came out as like a fucking sausage swallower, would any of you be surprised? Or a sword swallower? Would any of you guys be surprised? If I came out one day and I was like, yeah, I get fucked in the ass on a regular basis, you'd all kind of be like, kind of fits. Thank you, Cold Heart. I could be a storyteller. American cheese is disgusting. Thank you, Sniff, for agreeing with me. It is. Now, if you can be honest and expand that to general American food on the whole, do they have pineapple Fanta in the UK? They have pineapple soda, which is fucking incredible. I don't think we have pineapple Fanta, but pineapple soda is amazing. I haven't had pineapple soda in a long time. The next thing I'm going to do when I go out is I'm going to get me some pineapple soda. Because you've reminded me how amazing that was. I loved pineapple soda. Why are you apologizing, Andy? There's no need to apologize, you ledge. Cheddar cheese, though. Jalapeno Haverty cheese is top tier. I don't like jalapenos. I don't see the point in scorching your face out to enjoy your food. I've never understood that. So I can eat the spiciest. Yeah, you can. You're an idiot. Eat food like a normal person. I like to be able to taste my food, not scorch it to death. I wouldn't be shocked, but just a wee bit to see I'm so far behind now. Everyone knows you've banged a ladyboy or two. Well, not everyone knows. Like I said, Mountain Man, I'm a very honest person. There have been some close calls. That's all I'm gonna say. But I've never been to the finish line. But I've almost been tricked a couple of times. It's not my fault. Do you like pineapple on pizza? I had it once or twice. It's fine. I haven't really gone back, so that should. I don't think it's disgusting or anything, but like, I don't know. I haven't gone back to it, so I'd probably say pass. But if it was on there, I'd eat it, but I wouldn't request it. I hope that answers your question. There are a few American shops in England that sell pineapple Fantas, I think, but they're overpriced as fuck. But Armsby, they still have pineapple soda about. Yeah, tell me that they do. What will I find fun? Just Deadpool? What did you say about me, Deadpool? Oh, sexual innuendos from Crystal. She's very good at masking those. Crystal Miller's like She's like an angelic pervert. It's a very awesome balancing act to achieve. Definitely get some pineapple soda and try some pineapple. I've had pineapple rum. I have. My favorite is chicken and pineapple on pizza. I might give that a try. I'm a truffle guy on my pizza. I like to keep it classy. Sometimes I like to get some egg on there. I'm not against the old pepperoni from time to time as well. I don't really eat a lot of pizza though. I'm at that age where I can get very fat very quickly, so I have to be careful. Crystal, that's just disgusting. Damn, you have a point. I had deep fried Oreos once. Those are yeah. There was a phase in the UK when we were like deep frying everything, like candy bars or nuts. It was like, especially I've heard like a deep fried Snickers bar is the fucking goat, and I love me a good Snickers. I almost said I love me some nut. Egg on pizza's amazing, Mountain Man. Shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Egg on pizza is amazing. When you get that Italian style pizza and it's got like literally a pretty much cracked egg on it and it just cooks enough where it cooks on the heat of the pizza. It's fucking amazing. You don't know what you're missing out on, brother. Pineapple and bacon, pineapple and ham. I'd agree with that. Egg is great on pizza, Mountain Man. I'm not even fucking around. It goes in. It really does. Swear to God. But it has to be done in the right way. Deep fried Mars bars were the things though. Bro, I was always a Snickers guy over a Mars bar. For me, Snickers had everything a growing boy needs. Bro, Armsby, I'm telling you, you have to get it done in a really good place, but it's fucking amazing. You can in the UK, you can pretty much get a breakfast on your pizza. It's fucking insane. But the nicest one is when you get like a really like cheesy, mushroomy pizza, and then they just crack an egg in the middle, and it doesn't, cook like it would on a frying pan, obviously, but it is fucking so good. Somebody said something about me being gay. Let me get back to that. Frank, if you was a gay man, I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart. How much more betrayal can I take? Bro, I'm the biggest salami slinger out here. The amount of dick slinging I've done in my life is disgusting. It's why I won't get tested. I'm scared. Like, I'm all for people being I'm not getting into that again. What about pineapple and egg? I mean, that's very creative of you there, Sniff, and this is why your application is being considered. The business ventures that we could do together, sir, would be, you're a guy that can think outside the box. Fucking phone. Are you doing voice to text as well? Can you take a fresh pineapple and put it through a fruit juicer? That is going to tenderize your meat because there is a particular chemical in the juice that breaks down collagen. Crystal, it's way too early in the morning to get technical with this shit. I'm a food Reddit. I'm not a major foodie person, but I keep telling you guys, Argentinian steak, you need to get on it. Poached egg is the go-to. I love poached eggs is the only way I have them now. No, I love poached eggs. I've gotten proper bougie in my old age. I like to keep it classy. How many notches do you think? It's north of 500, I reckon. I've never counted. You know you're fucked up when you lose count like a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you. It could be anything from like 500 to a billion. Frankie has banged more Asians than Genghis Khan. I have. It's fucking true, bro. I hope, yeah, that when I die, I'm not sure if I believe in an afterlife or whatever. I'm not going to get into that. but I'm hoping I get my body count in the printout. I'm curious. I'd love to know. Confederate MMA, how you doing, bro? Shout out to Confederate MMA and your channel. If somebody could throw up a link to Confederate MMA's YouTube channel in the chat. Oh my God, my throat. John Jones. Oh man. You don't want to get tested because you'll be obligated to disclose the full Vic part. Yeah, very good. Very well done. But yeah, I am worried. I can't tell you how many times I've like done the walk of all you lads have been there. You've slung your dick where you probably shouldn't have, and then you wait 6 months and you do that horrible march to the clinic where you've got that, that sniper's death stare in your eyes, that war veteran dead look, walk in the plank, and you praise that all things holy that you've got away with it again. I've seen Chinese people in America put ketchup on everything. I've never known them to be ketchup enthusiasts. Space, vampire, cough, cough, space, cough, vampire, cough. That was really hard to say. Have you tried an egg or sausage? I said that in such a fucking fruity way. Chimichurri. What do limes do? What do limes do? Messi needed HGH to grow on that meat over there. True story. They did all kinds of weird stuff to Messi. You better follow my food page, Frankie, if you actually do. Chris Gray, you know I'm going to support you all the way, mate. Raw eggs blended in salted banana milk is the best way to take eggs. Really? I'll give that a try. Geez, that's impressive, bro. I must get my numbers up. Got only around 30 and a half with chicks. What do you mean a half? Oh, yeah. 30 and a half. I remember that. I remember that conversation. I've been getting a lot of heat in real life right now because of what I did on my channel. What kind of heat are you talking about? You seem like an upstanding fella, sir. I mean, your name is Confederate MMA. There's nothing dodgy about that. Crystal, I've got an iron gut. Also, 1 in 2K, 20K chance of salmonella. Yeah, you don't want to be getting about that. March to the clinic. That's what it should. That was the expression I was looking for. That uncomfortable. You know, when you're sitting in the waiting area, and there is nothing quieter in the world than an STD clinic. You know, when you go to an STD clinic and everyone's heads are down, and then you're looking up, you're kind of scared to look up because everyone knows why they're there. It's fucking uncomfortable. It's the most awkward place on the planet. And then you give some like whimsical explanation to the lovely nurse who's checking your ballsack out and doing your blood tests and stuff, and you're like, I don't know what happened. I was drunk and I made a mistake. You're coming out of all these excuses like you need to. It's beautiful. Oh, you tried to get me to say that, bruv. That doesn't work on British people because we enunciate our words. We're not retards like you over there, cunts. Dude, I've never worn a condom and I've never had anything weird happen with my dick. What the fuck is Doc Tom? I'm only joking. I've only ever had one STD. Greetings from ITP MMA. How you doing, brother? Hope everything is well. It's been a couple of days since I've been in one of your lives. I hope everything's well. I've just been so busy. I like to swing by there as much as I can. If you're not subscribed to ITP MMA Live, he must be on about 100,000 subscribers by now because I haven't been back there in a week. So shout out to you, my Asian brother. You know the one you were doing earlier? Frankie, do the Asian voice again. Don't try frame me. I didn't do any Asian voice. All right. I swear, Phil, I did no Asian voice. Please don't go back and watch the beginning of the stream. I definitely didn't do that. Frankie, you got any lawyer buddies that Musical could link with because he's getting sued by Rigo? The mother of my son is a lawyer, so get him to contact me. I can definitely get her to help him out. Frankie, are you more of a sweet or a savory person? I like both. I'm probably more of a savory person. Bacon. We're into talking about food now, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. A lot of people think they get salmonella from eggs, but really it's the uncoated protein. I'm telling you guys. Take advice from Crystal Miller. She farms. She knows her shit. Rigo ran off to Rigo ran off to El Salvador, and now he thinks he's big and bad. That Rigo, what? So I'm assuming you're joking, Sniff, but let's just say that you're not. What could he possibly be suing Musical for? There's nothing he said that can't be factually proven. You get the pass because you've got Asian kids, 100%. Isn't Chinese law just bribery? It definitely is, Dark Tom. The thing is that if you have money in China, you can get away with pretty much anything. I told you, man, I got arrested for assault a bunch of times and went to a Chinese police station, and they just begin the negotiation process. They're literally like, all right, how much money are you willing to give this cunt to go away? They're shameless. And to be honest, even though it was annoying, I'd rather shell out $1,000 or whatever it is than have to get a criminal record. So in a way, like, the negotiation process is really funny. The guy starts off with, I want $10,000. And then I remember the guy who I had a fight with, the cab driver, the policeman was turning to him and being like screaming at him in Chinese. And like my mother's, my son's mother was with me at the time, and she's like, he's scolding him for being greedy. It was hilarious. And then I eventually got him down to 1K. So good times. Sorry, Andy, I'm missing a lot of comments. I can't read every single one of them out, or else it would just be real dull in here. I mean, I assume you come in here to see me froth at the mouth and respond to things. Making the food page this week. I'm looking forward to it, bro. You've got some really good suggestions. Poll. As a man, is it better to have a high body count or a high satisfaction delivery rate? I mean, who gives a fuck about how women feel? I mean, I don't know if I've explained this to you in the past. I do like to take some credit for being a good boner, but I do that for me. I don't do that for them. It's a power thing for me. Like, I get off on getting the females off. I don't do it for them. Musical did lack badly on that Eagle clip. I just showed a Phil clip, and he literally said, here's something for your vid, use this. Eagle MMA is Eagle MMA is as bad as Rigo. I'd say he's even worse than him because he sucks Rigo off. He's like the when somebody's like fucked up, but then you get people who are worshipping that fucked up person. In a way, they're more fucked up because they're giving that fucked up person more fuel. Read WMC. I said it. I said it. Oh, you want an actual poll? Why didn't I? Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. Hang on. I mean, it is on brand for this channel, so we'll do it. And we've just hit 950 subscribers. Thank you very much, motherfuckers. Is it more important to be? Hang on. Or sorry, to have a high body count or a higher satisfaction rate? Is that what you're going for? And we all know what satisfaction rate is. We don't mean that you're getting satisfied. There we go. There we go. We're all good. It's gonna be very interesting to see what the outcome of this fucking poll is. You're all scum. God, my throat is fucking caked. It's destroyed. Okay, sorry guys. Let me just catch up. Musical did lack badly on the Eagle clip. Well, how did he lack? Bad thing I heard about Poland is they be really Nazi about Mary Jane and things like that. Polish people are a little bit insular. You just admitted to being a sexual narcissist. I mean, that's been out there. Don't blame me for the poll, Aaron. It was Westy's suggestion. And Lost Soul MMA as well in the mix. Thing is of Lost Soul MMA, I don't love the guy, I'll be honest. I do think he's a few capsules short of a full medicine cabinet, but I get the sense he's kind of a dimwit as well, as we would say in the UK. So I kind of give Lost Soul MMA a pass because he seems like dumb, like low IQ. And I'm not saying that as like I sound like a bully and I don't want to. But because he acts like such an asshole to people, I'm a little bit less forgiving of it. But he does genuinely seem like he's dumb. But yeah, like I said, me being somebody who satisfies women, I do that for myself. I do think it's important because the thing is, yeah, your ability to satisfy women basically it affects your own performance. So being good at shagging basically comes down to, well, obviously not having like a micro penis, but also having like confidence in yourself. Having the confidence to know that like or the confidence and feeling that you know what you're doing. Because as soon as you start second guessing things in the sack, that's when things go off a fucking cliff. Yes, it's been out there from the beginning, Chris. I pretty much subscribe to the Bernie Mac approach to boning females. It's like I'm getting my shit done in 3 minutes. I'm gonna get mine. You better get yours. You feel me? Because before Eagle said he said use this in your vids, as in the clip was literally Eagle saying musical will use this, even though I'm clearly saying it as bait. Right. So it was one of those out of context ones. But I mean, Eagle MMA is still a cunt though. You can't say things like that on the internet. And it's not and to be fair, I mean, that instance is, if that's what happened, fair enough. Like, I mean, context is important, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he said loads of fucked up. I mean, you guys all know about the Stummy Wummy incident. You guys know it well. Oh, Hank the Tank is still here. No, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to No Chill MMA, what are you doing? One of the most entertaining cunts on the platform. Subscribe to No Chill MMA. No Chill, you're still modded, right? And I'm sure most of the people in here are already subscribed to No Chill, but if you haven't, same with Hank the Tank, same with Andy B. Show them some love. Yeah, so getting back to that fucking little cunt. Yeah, like the whole Stummy Wummy thing. And I'm not the biggest fan of no Lost Soul or whatever his name is. I don't dislike the guy or anything, but I do think he's a bit of a wet wipe. That whole like, this is the biggest opportunity of your life. Show us your tummy, intense, and bullying him and stuff. Even take the Nancy stuff out of it, take the grape and stuff out of it. He's still a cunt. And whether it was bait or not, he's still a cunt. And he's a little dick rider. If you're dick riding somebody like fucking Rigu, you've got serious problems, mate. And also, I think the guy's unfunny and just not clever. He makes shit content. Fuck him. The thing is with Rigo, yeah, as much of a dickhead as I think he is, and I do, there have been people that I bumped into on the platform who have said some of Rigo's videos are pretty good. And that he does good editing or whatever. I don't know, but and I'm never gonna find out, but just watching baseball. Good man, Andy. And then Musical uses the clip and acts like Regal just said it randomly. I mean, like I said, context is important. But remember as well, it's kind of like, I mean, you have to be careful with stuff like that because there is the defamation thing. But then Musical can also say that he was given the clip by somebody else. He can always fall back on that defense. But like I said, it takes away from, it doesn't take away from the fact that the guy is a predatorial scumbag. And I don't even mean a sexual predator. I mean that he's a bully. He's somebody who preys on people who are less intelligent, weaker, needy, and he has a bit of a ego, which is weird because look at the cunt. Eagle MMA is kind of irredeemable. He is. They all are. Great quote from Hank the Tank. Great Nas quote. That's one of the greatest beef tracks of all time, by the way. Hang on a sec. Eagle MMA, I have your location, your name, and your camp. Don't be surprised. Tats, he was literally talking about Musical's upcoming vid and said, here, use this. It was just lazy for Musical, in my opinion. There's other stuff to get him. Yeah, that's why you've kind of got to be careful with it. But it's all entertainment at the end of the day. And if you say stuff like that out there, you can't be upset when people use it. But the thing is, it's like defamation's a very it's a very interesting thing. And I mean, Musicals in the UK, things like this can be fact checked, you know? So they can't even say that he's bullying or because they are public figures as well. They've put themselves out there and the videos are out there to be seen. So even if they try to get him copyright struck or struck for terms of service, he still should be fine because the stuff is out there. Read my last message. It's in the Bible, I swear. I can't find it, bro. Why leave so much room for the guy to be able to say, I literally baited you? And I mean, they're not exactly brain surgeons over there, are they? Like Rigo and they like to consider themselves to be intellectual powerhouses, but they're both fucking retarded. Again, I just don't like them, but I've got very good reason. And it has, like I said, I'm pretty sure my honest opinion is like them saying the grapey and the noncy stuff is them trying to be edgy. But my point is here, you can't say stuff like that in any context because people on the internet are fucking dumb. And especially when you've got like a really, really big following as well, or a big enough following. People don't understand sarcasm. A lot of people don't. And where you're taking the piss. What do you keep in your pocket, Frankie? Fuck all, mate. Fuck all. I usually carry around a little man bag. Shout out to Gucci, motherfuckers. What time do you usually go to bed at? It kind of varies, Andy. I've got like a parents' evening to go to tomorrow. So it depends. I usually sleep early, like 8 o'clock at night. And then I wake up at 1, do a live stream until 3:34, or I edit a video or whatever. Then I go to sleep until 7 and then get my kid ready for school. So that's I don't have time to get 8 hours in a row and be I almost called myself a YouTuber there, which almost made me vomit in my own mouth. Here we go. I was waiting for you to glaze do some Nate Dogg glazing there, Chris Gray. Nas is overrated. No, he's not. No, he's bro, you glaze fucking Nate Dogg and you're saying Nas is overrated. Nas is one of those guys though, yeah, where he's he puts a lot of work into what he does though. He's not as naturally talented as like a like a Biggie or a Big L or even a Big Pun. It's Kush time, bro. What's going on, Juice Man? Juice Man, when I get over to Thailand, I'm gonna get a nice doobie and I'm gonna get fucking lit up on stream. I need some suggestions, people, for Thailand. I need them. I need some. Because like I said, big birthday coming up. I need you guys' suggestions for what I should do for live streaming. And maybe we can discuss it a little bit more on Saturday or Sunday before I go. But I want you to put it into your mind. What should I do out there? I might smoke a little bit of weed out there live on stream. I was talking about maybe going to one of those bars. See, red rooms, yeah, you're right, Aaron. But if there's any sweater meat, open sweater meat on YouTube, I'm gonna get kicked off. So I have to be wary of that. I could probably get away with it on like the Soy Cowboy strip, because they're not naked, they're kind of just scantily clad. But as soon as nudity gets on here, I'll be fucked. Leg kick challenge versus a Muay Thai fighter. But the thing is, I'd be down for doing something like that, but I'd just be stealing that idea from No Chill. No Chill did the same thing. So I couldn't, or he talked about doing the same thing. And I'm sure he'd be very satisfied seeing me do it. Get a mini bong and rip tokes of me. You're on it, sir. You're on it. Hopefully I can find one out there. They definitely sell weed out there. I thought the Red Rooms was where they murdered people. Oh, I totally misread that. I assumed it was a vagina parade or a ping pong show of some kind. I don't think they murder people out in, well, maybe they do. To be fair, I've seen some fucked up stuff in Thailand where they make like, because gambling is supposed to be illegal in there, but it's even more. Why didn't you upload it, you fucking puss? I have never been to Thailand, but I get the feeling, bro. It's sniff. It's not overrated. If Thailand's overrated, then nothing can be rated, and that's just the simple fact of it. If you think Thailand sucks, then everywhere sucks. There's no way you can go to There's no way you can go to Thailand and not have a good time if you're a red-blooded, semen-filled male. There's no way you can't enjoy Thailand because there's something in it for everyone. If you're into hot chicks, which I am, they're hot out there and they're fucking down. If you're into dudes, they've got those parading around the streets as well. If you think you're into women but you're into dudes, really, and you can't accept it, they've got that for you too. Do a top 1,000 Thai list. Just list random Thai people. Can barely name one, mate. It's just, I'm telling you, Sniff, it is a sick place to go. I'm going there next year again in April. Get off your fucking ass and come and get initiated. We'll do the ceremony where it should be done, mate. With a headless chicken and a fucking Musad. What do they call them again? Pentagram. We'll do it proper. My suggestion would be to not go. Pop Smoke. I've never heard Pop Smoke. I don't know who that is. I've heard of him, but I don't know who that is. I took so many leg kicks that it looks staged. Yeah, of course you did. Mind you, like I said, you do look like a... I'm not glazing you. Fuck off, I almost did it. Yeah, Thailand. If you were to go to Thailand, you'd end up in prison. So I wouldn't. Yeah, you don't want to go to Thai jail. You do not want to go to Thai jail. Same as you don't want to go to like Chinese jail. There ain't no rights over there. By the way, if you guys haven't liked the stream already, if you could do so, I'd very much appreciate it. I'm gonna try and hang out for as long as I can. And No Chill, can you hurry up and go on? Because my throat is almost given up here, and I'd like to have some chance of getting to next week and being fully healthy. Semen-filled male can be straight and sus. It can be both, exactly. But my point is, Sniff, there's different strokes for different folks there. Wait till I reveal I'm 6'3". Frankie, I know you're really Jewish. I'm not Jewish, Sniff. I am Irish. as far as I'm aware. Your boy Kindle MMA just went live. He's a nice fella. He's a nice fella, that Peyton Talbot son of a gun. But let's wait to say, is No Chill. No Chill obviously gets first dibs. No Chill, are you going on or not? Yes, I'll start now. Good boy. I mean, good lad. I'd rather just go to Amsterdam and also be able to have drugs. Yeah. I do need to go back to Amsterdam again. Kindle time. Are we going to wait, let's double check to make sure that No Chill isn't going on. No Chill, are you going on or not? This has been a pretty good one. I've enjoyed today. I felt that. By the way, like, you guys really made, and guys, if you could help in any way, we're very close. We're 50 subs away from the magic 1,000. We are so close. I've also got a video dropping tomorrow where I basically take a massive shit all over women's MMA. So look out for that one. Yes, I'm about to go live. All right, we're going to wait for No Chill. No Chill. Yeah, man. Let's give a shout out to the boys. Frank, you should go to Amsterdam and go on a weed binge. Bro, I don't think I could take it. I don't think I could take it. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get blazed up on I think I'm going to get blazed up when I go to I'm going to take two puffs, or two tokes as we call them in England, and I'm going to vomit everywhere, or I'm going to pass out. I'm going to proper embarrass myself one way or another, because it's been like 15 years since I've smoked weed, longer than that. 16. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Can you explain the UFC's decision to have 3 fights, women's fights? Well, Hank, I was talking about this earlier. Maybe they're just getting them out of the way at the beginning. It could be a way of, let's just get it out the way. But then my solution to that is, don't put them on the fucking card in the first place. But it's funny you mentioned that, because I talk about that in tomorrow's video, which is called Women's MMA is Trash, I believe is what I called it. So look out for that. If you guys could like the stream before you get the fuck out of here, I'd really appreciate it. I've had 35 people in here at one point, and there's like 20 likes on here. So stop being ungrateful cunts. Can somebody no chills on live? All right, guys. Much love to all of you, as always. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Thursday. We managed to get some MMA talk in here. So good for us. We did it, boys. And girl, and girls, because Elaine is in here too. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll catch you guys. Look out for my video tomorrow. And I'll catch you on, Dark Tom, that shouldn't surprise you. England is fucking pussified. I wish it was legal, because the weed around here is shit. All right, I'm gone, boys. Have a great one. Get over to No Chill MMA. Let me just double check here. Is this it? Pin message. Is this No Chill? Is this No Chill? Yes, it is. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see you on the weekend. Have a great rest of your Thursday.